guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I am actually doing a build request. Um, it was done by somebody that I'm in a Facebook group for The Sims 4, and somebody had requested that they have a builder do them a dream home for their new family. Well, I guess it wasn't really a new family. They've been playing them for a while, but anyway. So this is the build that I ended up doing. She requested it to be a kind of cabin style home. Here, I even wrote down all the lists of the needs and the wants and stuff. Um, so a big number one was cabin style. Um, their sim was big into fishing. He and his wife had met on a fishing trip. They had a daughter and a son. The son was biologically both of theirs. The daughter was adopted. Um, they also had two puppies. The puppies needed kind of like a play area and a mudroom. The sim in question also needed a study, and he needed he needed the study this way he could show off his God, I'm like totally like brain dead today. So he could show off his fishing collection. And then he needed a bar. He's a mixologist, so he needed to have the bar there to practice his mixology skill. They needed a large area. Family typically comes to visit quite often, so they need a large lounge area and a large dining area. They also needed an outdoor play area for the kids, and then a backyard grilling area for the main sim. So I went and I was kind of just searching on the internet, and I kind of found a couple of cabins that gave me kind of some inspiration to build this one. And almost every single cabin I came across had a covered porch. It had like the original roof line, which you'll see here. This is what I'm just about to do. This will be the original roof line for the actual house, and then I was trying to see if I could get that to work. I couldn't, so I did something else. But anyway, but they all seem to have like this weird like angle for the rest of the roof, like for the actual like covered area. So I made sure I did that in there. I definitely wanted it to have a second story. I found a picture online, and I fell in love with it. You could actually rent this cabin only for like $400 a night with a 2-night minimum. I saw that and I'm like, oh, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. I ain't got that kind of money. But I was like, I want to know. I want to know how much it'd be. So I was like, you know what? Let's just pretend me and my husband would stay there for a week, Monday through Friday. 2 grand. 2 freaking grand. Nope. Wish I was made of that kind of money. I'm not. I originally did want to do a kind of like a brick style with the wood, but I really like the way that the wood came out better because there's no like. I mean, if there is in another pack, that is entirely possible. I don't have every pack from The Sims just yet. I'm working on expanding my collection as we speak. I did end up buying some of the stuff while they were on sale. If you are watching this in the future, the sale ends at February 8th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to be able to get yourself a pack or two, you can definitely go do that. I'm going to try and get this up before then. Anyway, I ended up getting myself Get Together, Parenthood, and the Romantic Garden stuff. So I just wanted some more extra stuff to play with. I'm really glad I did because I ended up finding quite a few items I really liked in the Get Together pack and in the Parenthood pack. So I definitely made sure that I got that. Here we are. We're finally putting in all the windows for this house. This house is huge. I end up putting so much stuff in it. My game's just like, no. My game was fighting with me the whole rest of the way. It ended up coming out very beautifully. The person wrote me back and said that they absolutely love the house, and I'm so glad I was able to do that for them. If you want to download this too, you can easily look it up by just typing in Jazmine'sSim request on Origin, on the gallery, excuse me. You can also just look up my username, and it should end up popping up in there. Anyway, so we do have that mudroom there off to the right-hand side of the house. So I put in a little doggy door for it. I ended up redesigning the bottom stairs and the upper story because I didn't like the way that I had originally designed it. Because I originally wanted it so this way the master and the guest room was upstairs, but I was like, you know what? No. No, we ain't doing this. Why no should the parents have to go upstairs to go back into their bedroom? So I said, you know what? Screw it. So I made it this way. The kids' rooms are upstairs. There is a full bath and a half bath upstairs. Downstairs there is the oh, excuse me. There is a guest bedroom, the master bedroom, two full baths, and then a half bath as well. So I ended up using the same kind of fencing all the way around the house. I also made sure to integrate that into the house itself inside, just so this way it kind of gave it a more cohesive theme. I tried to use a lot of stuff that I saw on the wood cabins that I saw online. And if you search in, I think I typed in just cabin or log cabin or something like that. Um, the first here, I'm just gonna go look it up myself. I don't know what I'm doing in The Sims, but yeah, if you literally just type in cabin into Google search, you'll be able to see exactly which one is I got the inspiration from for this house. Um, but I definitely, while I was doing this house, I wanted to make sure that we also maintained that wood wall. So I made sure that the interior, all the exterior walls had it. So as to kind of say that it kind of came through. And then the only place I didn't do it was the bathrooms. And actually, no, I think I did do it in the downstairs bathrooms. Um, and then the rooms upstairs. The rooms upstairs also have a separate wallpaper. But I figure that's because, well, kids are kids and kids are grouchy and kids don't like things a certain way. So I figured the girl could have her own, like maybe the daughter and the son went with their parents and they just went and picked out their own colors for the walls just so they could each have their own unique style. I ended up lowering the roof so it didn't come through like that in the build buy mode. And I'm not sure if I ended up filming it in the next part, but I ended up changing it back. So this way it is kind of almost the same angle. I'm not quite sure if it's the exact same angle. But so long as you have the walls cut away, you're able to still see inside the house without the roof all glitching out like all weird. So the girls' room is there on the left, and the boys' room is on the right. I ended up going through recoloring every single window a different color because I'm like, I don't like the lighter color. I don't think it meshes well. Plus, I couldn't get any of the doors to match. So I said, screw it. We're just going to go back there. We're just going to change everything. Um, and so here I am. I'm starting to do some of the landscaping. I'll say y'all didn't miss much when what I cut out there. It was just me pretty much turning it to daylight. I did have to move the fence up. I couldn't fit any of the trees behind it. So to really give it that like log cabin feel, I made sure to plant plenty of the trees around the backyard. And then I really like the stone wall that they had as an option for the foundation, but I really wanted that to really come through and kind of give it more detail and more texture. So I ended up putting in all these rocks, which took me, I don't know, like a half hour to put all these freaking rocks in. Oh my god, it took me forever. Y'all are seeing this sped up at 6 times speed. So this is literally going by 6 times faster than it actually took for me to do it. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely enjoyed every moment of this build. I really did. I was telling my husband all about it when I went to go pick him up from work. I think this build took me in total between the build and buy mode. I believe it took me 3.5 hours. So I'm going to actually have this split up into 2 parts. It will be strictly build mode and outdoor furniture and the backyard. That's all that's going to be included in this video. And then The next video will have all the buy mode, and it will have the official tour of the home. So I wanted it to kind of look a little bit more alive though, so I ended up putting these little plants, raised them up with just a little bit, so this way they kind of pop up through the rocks as if maybe they were planted there and then they kind of just grew up. Made sure to put some dirt underneath all the trees. It does kind of look a little bit sharp when you like pull away. Like it looks really soft, like when you're just like kind of looking at it and you're like, oh, that looks really nice. And then when you actually like zoom out, oh my god, it looks so unbelievably sharp. It's ridiculous. I'm like, it wasn't supposed to be that sharp. The edges are like super crisp, and I'm like, oh no. Like I said though, like up close it looks really pretty, but like when you pull back, yeah, it doesn't look that pretty. So we ended up putting in all the flooring. I ended up doing a hardwood floor in there. The only places that don't have hardwood floor are all the bathrooms and the 2 kids' bedrooms. In the 2 kids' bedrooms, I did put carpet. Because generally, kids are also kind of loud, so having that carpet kind of deafens the sound a little bit, so this way it doesn't quite go through the ceiling as much. So I ended up making some outdoor seating. I ended up making a cute little outdoor grill area. And it has its own fridge. It has its own sink outside. So this way you don't have to go back into the kitchen in order to do that. The table does end up moving down to the ground because I ended up putting the bar up there. And I really liked, and one of my favorite things I think that I used in this entire build were those cabinets. I absolutely love those cabinets. First off, they fit perfectly in this themed home. Because they have that old rustic style to them, and I was like, oh yes, that is perfect. So and those were actually from Parenthood. That's why I was so glad I bought the packs, because I wouldn't have had that otherwise. And oh my god, it's gorgeous. I love it. I think that's gonna be my new favorite cabinet. Y'all think I'm joking. Y'all are gonna see that in all of my builds now. I did. I absolutely love the cabinets. I thought they went great with everything, because it kind of did give it that old rustic style to it. I thought it matched the fridge and the freaking grill perfectly. The black was perfect. It was a perfect match. And if you wear a lot of black, you know what I'm talking about. Because let me tell you something, not all blacks are created equal. Oh my god, that just sounded terrible. Oh my god. I meant like t-shirts and pants. Oh my god, I'm a god awful person. No. No, that's not what I meant. I just meant clothing. All right, we're going to move right on ahead. So here we are. We're kind of designing the bar area. I tried to find a cabinet that matched the freaking bar. There was not one cabinet that matched it. I mean, there might have been, but I went through what I thought was all of them, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, I can't keep looking. And then I remembered that the bars in The Sims 4 are not like the bars in The Sims 3, where you could only have a chair on either side. Here you can actually have chairs lined the whole front. I remembered that, and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. So we did want to have kind of like an outdoor adult area. So this way adults could go out, they could do their thing. They could even watch the kids from across the yard. So this way they're not far. Here I am, I'm kind of redoing some of the interior walls. I kind of wanted the mudroom to be a little bit different. I ended up extending the wall in the study. I didn't think it had quite enough room, but I think that's pretty much it for build mode. Anyway, so go ahead, leave your feedback, your comments, and your suggestions down below. All my social media is in that description box. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to be notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.